Wow, does that look clean? Welcome back to another episode of AP Bassin. I don't even know where to begin right now. I officially dropped my last boat off yesterday, and I was able to pick up my brand new 2019 Alumacraft XB200 paired up with the new Evinrude 200. I'm so excited. I just want to say thank you so much to both of these companies, BRP as well as Alumacraft, for hooking this up. And this boat is about to be incredible for the year we're about to have. But everybody loves boat walkthrough videos, and that's what we're going to do today. We're also going to take this boat on the water and do it for its first test spin ever, test drive ever. I'm just so excited. I mean, I can't believe that this day has come. I got to run that boat for almost 2 years, and now I've got this beautiful upgrade. I did take that 18-foot boat on some crazy trips, but this boat right here, it's a little bit bigger. We'll start in the back. This is my newest sponsor and my newest partnership with Evinrude Outboards. They are an amazing company that has some crazy features that I'm going to go out throughout the year, winterizing your boat by a touch of the button, some crazy fuel efficiency, some crazy torque, just some all-around crazy features that it's going to be more and more as I get into these videos, and I'm learning how to use the engine as well that I will talk to you guys about. But this is the Evinrude E-Tech 200 horsepower engine. We've got a nice stainless steel prop on there, and then we've got, of course, a hydraulic jack plate this time. So I'm able to actually move this motor up and down with my hydraulic jack plate right here. So that's gonna be pretty amazing. This is all just super new to me. And then, of course, we've got some shallow water anchors here, black ones, and that's kind of what's on the back of the boat. Let's get inside the boat, let's look around. This video is going to be definitely showing you everything that's in it and how I've rigged this boat for the day. So we are now inside the boat. I don't want to kind of go over my tackle storage or how I'm going to store my tackle in here, because I've got a lot of organizing to do and a lot of stuff that I need to put together. So that stuff is not ready to be in this boat. I picked up this boat yesterday. I am going to show you guys the overall storage features, kind of what is different than my old boat. This is the bigger version of my old boat. So last year I had the Pro 185, and this year I've got the XB200. So it's a 20-foot boat. It's got a lot more storage, and it's just bigger. This is also an aluminum boat. It's about half the cost, or maybe even a little bit less than a fiberglass boat, and I've switched from a fiberglass boat 2 years ago. Just more practical. Like, a lot of people can't spend $100,000 on a boat, and that's why I am using an Alumacraft. So check it out in the link description. You can build your own boats. I've got a bunch of John boats. I gave away a John boat last year as well from them, and we're going to do probably that same thing this year as well. So let's go over the stuff. We've got some new seats here. These are a little bit different. These are upgraded from my last boat, just a little bit different material. And we've got two seats. I also like how there is no console here in the middle. There's no seat in the middle, because I'm going to build a little... You have options. You can add different things if you want to when you're designing the boat. But I like this open spot. I actually don't usually have 3 people, and when I do have 3 people, usually sits up front. So yeah, this is the area that we've got. It's got this great big old storage here, and they improved from last year. They kind of left a little gap here. This lets your water drain super easy in this new design they have. So you can also access this bottom panel right here. So you've got 2 areas to access this huge panel. Then right here, you could fit a legit person inside of this live wall. Like, this thing is so big. And I really wanted this because I do plan on fishing some pretty decent sized tournaments this year. Or I mean next year with this, in the 2020 season. I do want to kind of bring you guys along with a journey that I might want to do personally. I haven't signed up yet, but that's just a little hint at it. But this will let me be able to do that. Huge live wells. And then 2 storage compartments back here. Boom. One on that side as well. Hop in the boat. Hop in the boat. All right, so now we're in the front. They've got a little compartment here, little day storage. I love little day storage stuff like that. And then I'm going to put like a pliers holder and some bait holders here. Just some small stuff that I'm going to customize the boat, and that's kind of how I like it. But look, this rod locker is ginormous. I can't even imagine how many rods I could fit in there. Like, this thing is huge. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. And then, like, that one's big, but look at this one. Holy.
That's sick!
Oh God, you must have left somebody in there from the factory or something. But now we've got another one on this side as well. This is my life jackets, fire extinguisher, just some stuff in there that I can be legal on the water once we take this for the first test drive here shortly. You want to get out of there? Yeah. That was sick. That was good.
You guys like that? Pretty steamy in there. Wow.
My locker's just gonna smell like sweaty dice.
Yeah. You're starting to smell in there, I'm not gonna lie.
Smelly dice locker.
Pretty hot today.
But no, you've got two honestly huge compartments there that you can put in there. And Sammy D is going to be joining me for my first ever time running this boat. And you know, Sammy's boat is coming along where there's a lot of maintenance to do, and we've got that going on. But up here we've got another 2 day box storages. This is what was different than my old boat. I didn't have all of this space up front to where I had 2 extra day compartments up here to put stuff that I was using for the day. Baits, hooks, whatever. And then up front, we've got the recessed foot pedal, trolling motor, and some graphs up there. Nothing too spectacular or different. It's just, the way it's laid out is just perfect. In the rear, this is actually one of my newest partnerships is with Evinrude Outboards. They're on a crazy cool technology company that's got some crazy cool things coming along with motors. I'm going to test some of this stuff out today. This is my first time trying it, so it's going to be kind of cool figuring out all this stuff and seeing exactly how it runs. But we've got a hydraulic jack plate on there and this 200 Evinrude E-Tech right there, baby. And then in here is the live battery box. Well, that's the gas tank, Alex. There's a gas tank for you. That's the gas tank, and that is the batteries. I'm running a 24-volt system on the trolling motor. Might upgrade that in the future, not sure yet, but we're gonna see how it handles. This is a big boat, like I said. Then we got the cranking battery that runs the shallow water anchors and the depth finders. So that's that. And then 35-gallon fuel tank. Absolutely amazing. Get me there and back with this boat. This engine has really good fuel efficiency as well, so that 35-gallon tank should last you a bunch of miles. We're going to put it to the test. I will inform you guys on everything as I use it and as I break it in. But let's check out the steering wheel. So now we're at the steering wheel. This is just, it feels so great. I can't wait to put it on the water like I just keep saying because I want to get out there. But we've got the throttle here. The cool part is this just puts it in the gear reverse. We've actually got a hot foot down here. That hot foot is electric. It's not like your normal metal one that you've seen, the cable one. So it's a little bit safer, and it's better than having just a throttle steering wheel as well, because you can slip when you're using the throttle. Something that I've never had on a boat before is the hydraulic jack plate. As you can see there, the motor is raising and lowering vertically like this, and then you have your normal trim that allows your motor to go up and down. So that's pretty cool. I've never had a hydraulic jack plate on here or on a boat in period, so I'll be able to run this boat in super shallow water and really test it out. And then we've got our GPS here. This thing is gonna be sweet for just, I'm not huge on graphs. I'm not amazing at teaching people about graphs, but I do use my graphs a lot for the navigation, to stay safe, not go on rock piles and stuff like that. And the way this is mounted and the way they give you this open dash area is you're not going to have your view kind of restricted by this depth finder. You've got a perfect path at where you're going, and you got to stay safe out there. So that's what we have going on here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. The next step is to put this boat in the water and see how it works. Let's do it. Well, I let Sammy D take the first key turn, and this motor is quiet. Holy cow. I'm just excited to open her up. The crazy part about Evinrude's is you do not need to break them in. You can run them full bore right away, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see how fast she goes. Turning on my smart gauge right here, it tells me exactly what mile per gallon I'm going, how many RPMs I'm running, and stuff like that. So let's see what happens. Let's go down this dock and let's get after it. Go down this dock, let's go down this water. Hello. Here we go, the first initial warm up. We're about to give her a little gas. obviously, here to end this video, we're going to take a couple casts. I'm eating some buffalo seeds, so my mouth is pretty spicy. But, you know, I am working with these companies, and there might be a little bit of like, oh, you're just saying this just to say this. I've ran a Mercury, I've ran a Yamaha, I'm now running the Evinrude. That thing, like, the torque, like, to get on plane is absolutely incredible. Like, it's nothing like either of those two motors, and I'm not, like, down-shaming the competition, but there's only 3 really main motor competitions out there, and that freaking baby right there has got some power. It's got some handling. The speed and just, like, the steering assist on this is just incredible. So as you guys know, I love aluminum craft. I've switched from a fiberglass boat to an aluminum boat, and I've loved everything about it. Just where I can get in, not feeling like if I do get a ding on my boat, it's just downgrading the value. Just everything about the aluminum boat I've loved so far. And now I put that baby on there, and obviously this is just my first test run with it. Slinging around the lake, we've done some crazy spins, and just feeling this boat, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the big waters that this thing can handle. I'm excited to see the tournaments I can now fish because, you know, I've got this dual live well, and I can fish buddy tournaments. I can fish kind of what is that called? Co-angler tournaments, to where you have a random person in the boat with you. And yeah, so all that being said, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. We are going to end it though on hopefully catching my first fish out of this boat, but we only have about 20 minutes left until it gets dark out, and the water temp is 85 degrees. That's pretty damn warm. It's been really hot, as you guys know, across the whole United States right now. So let's see what happens. It's been a joy. I can't wait to bring you guys more videos, and after I really break this motor in and tell you guys 6 months how it's doing, a year how it's doing, and how the boat's handling and all that sort of stuff. So this is just the initial video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it, and let's catch some fish. Well, here we go. A little bit of slop to end the day. Pretty unreal. Oh, come on. Just got some unbelievable pressure on me right now, because you never want to take your boat out for the first time. Like, even though we didn't leave much time, this was just the afternoon, and we literally picked it up yesterday, but you don't want to skunk. You got to catch one. At least one. At least me or Sam's got to catch one. Yep. Break off. Yeah. Flip off? Yep. Wow, that felt good. That thing felt good. Made it like 10 years. Guess what? We have no frogs in this boat. Wow. That's not good. It's not a good omen. That's not a good omen. Oh, what was I thinking? I broke 65-pound test braid there. Didn't even set the hook that hard, but I had a fluorocarbon leader on here, like a little tiny one, and I just didn't take it off because I was lazy, and I broke off the first fish in my new boat. That was a 10-pounder. I'm relying on my buddy Sam to catch his first fish in my boat. I brought one rod, one lure, and that lure is currently... Yes! Oh, what? Come on!
Yeah,
come on! Come on! You pulled it right out of his mouth!
No, he blew up on the pad. No way.
You gonna work that frog? What are you doing right now? Oh. Well, let's just say, bring extra lures in your new boat. Don't just throw a rod in here and expect to catch them. But thanks, huge shout out to Sammy for joining me along in the first ride. Huge shout out to you, Wes, for filming. Yeah, and this was pretty much, well, we got to see if we catches one. I'm just gonna enjoy my seeds, I guess. I was gonna end this video, but I'll just enjoy the seeds. Oh, right there, yeah.
What do you want it at? Like, what's that deal?
Probably there, yeah, maybe a little bit higher. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Just, again, a banger, but that would happen to me, you know. It's pretty funny that I lost a fish, but we're going to put this thing to the test in the next couple months. I've got some big trips planned, and yeah, thanks again to Alumacraft and Evinrude for helping out with this boat. Many more journeys to come, and we will catch you guys on the next episode of AP Bass.